ABVP members held protests outside Jharkhand Bhavan in Delhi over police brutality against students in Ranchi. Protesters broke through barricades as tensions escalated outside the government's premises. Atul Ranjan, my colleague, is joining us on the broadcast to give us more details about this. Atul, this time it's the ABVP that is protesting against the violence or lathi charge that happened in Jharkhand.
So, ABVP has organized a nationwide protest today. In fact, several cities of the country, Varanasi, Shimla, Vadodara, and in Delhi as well, we see protesting against the whole lathi charge as well as the water cannon that was used against the protesters in Jharkhand, Ranchi, who are obviously have protesting for several weeks now against the JPSC corruption as well as demand for removal of irregularities in the examination system as well as CBI investigation for which they have been protesting. But the way the protesters or the march towards the Vidhan Sabha day they were treated, they were lathi charge. That has something which has not gone well with the students of ABVP and the workers as well, who have been vocal. In fact, in Ranchi as well, we saw ABVP staging a demonstration where at least 100 of its workers were detained. And now we see that across country, several cities today, ABVP organized a protest. And today in New Delhi as well as the Jharkhand Bhavan, we saw protesters breaking barricades as well as climbing those barricades and also engaging in some sort of struggling against security forces who were deployed at the Jharkhand Bhavan. They were raising slogans, having posters, banners, demanding for action against action against the policemen who sort of lathi charge those protesters in Ranchi.
Atul, stay with us. Some more breaking news coming in. Well, the Jharkhand Police today registered a first information report against 300 unidentified persons for violating orders barring public gatherings and damaging government property during the student protesters' march to the Jharkhand Assembly on the 10th of August. Atul, what is this all about? Obviously, there were some miscreants in this protest as well. But what kind of action is forthcoming?
Yes, well, what we're learning is that some of the Jharkhand police have registered FIR against hundreds of protesters. In fact, following the violent clashes that sort of erupted in the city of Ranchi when the Vidhan Sabha march was organized. Now the charges that have been filed was against in the Vidhan Sabha police station. In fact, particularly that has registered this FIR and that protesters have been booked under BNS sections which are against violating protestary orders, attacking police personnel, and also destroying government property. So these are some of the charges that have been labelled against the protesting students, and law enforcement have also informed that FIR has been lodged against 600 individuals. 100 of them are leaders, and roughly 300 to 500 are unidentified students, and miscreants also is what the Jharkhand Police says. Now the Ranchi SP has issued a statement and said that no immediate arrest or detention happened within this FIR, but totally they are scanning CCTV, the drone footages, the video footages, all of them have been scanned, traced and tracked to students or miscreants who were indulged in all sorts of damaging public property and engaging in violence on the Vidhan Sabha outing.
All right, Atul, appreciate you joining us. More breaking news coming in.